Namaste and hello friends. Today I am going to make the very popular dish of dahi vada. Here I have with me, I have soaked overnight about 3/4 cup of urad dal and 1/4 cup of moong dal. For the preparation I am also going to use half teaspoon of roasted cumin powder, half teaspoon of salt and half teaspoon of black salt, half teaspoon of chili powder, tamarind chutney, sweet and spicy tamarind chutney, a pinch of hing, asafoetida or hing. I'm going to garnish this with some garam masala on the top and also some coriander leaves. Now in my food processor, after it was soaked overnight, I blended this with about 1/4 cup water, say about 2 tablespoons to 1/4 cup water in my blender. So I've added about 2 tablespoons of water. The recipe I used about 3/4 cup of urad dal, 1/4 cup of moong dal. I have also used 2 cups of yogurt, about 1/4 cup to blend the mixture of water, and 1/4 cup for making the yogurt nice and smooth. I have also used in this preparation a teaspoon of cumin powder roasted, teaspoon of salt for the Vadas, half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of chili powder, oil for frying about 2 inches, a pinch of asafoetida hing, 2 to 4 tablespoons of chutney and coriander leaves for garnishing, and I will also garnish it with the chutney. I used about 1/4 cup water and I'm making it into a fine paste. Now dahi vada is a very beautiful appetizer. We can use it on any occasions. It can be used as a snack for dinner parties as well, and this would serve about easily it makes 20-25, so it will serve about 7 to 8 people or even 10 people. I'm also going to use about 2 inch of shallow oil for deep frying. Now once I processed my dahi vada, I'm going to mix this very fine to a smooth paste so that the urad dal flakes up properly, and I'm going to add in this a few of my ingredients. Starting off, because I prefer to add salt at this point of time, so I'm going to use a little bit of salt, half teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use a pinch of asafoetida, 1/4 teaspoon or a pinch of asafoetida or hing. I'm also going to use a little bit of, you can substitute this with paprika or cayenne pepper, but I like mine a little spicy, the vadas, so I'm going to mix all this together in this manner. So my oil is heated on medium high. It is between 7 and 8. We don't want it too high. My mixture is well combined. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of this. You can use a large shallow oil as well, but I'm just using these, and start dropping it one by one in the oil. Maybe one more will go in here, and these can be well stored in the container. You can make them ahead and store it in a freezer or container, and whenever you have your guests coming over, they can be prepared right away. So as you can see, they are turning into a nice goldenish brown color. Small pakoras or varas, and I'm going to fry them maybe 2 minutes per side. Here I have heated some water, warm water for 5 minutes. I'm going to transfer them in this, and I'm going to let them sit for around 10 minutes. Sometimes 5 minutes is late, so 10 minutes. Then I'm going to put it in a storage container, as you can see this one here, and I'm going to put it back in the freezer and then take it out. So these vadas are almost done in a few seconds, and before I put them in the water, I'm just going to give it one more toss. So they are nicely fried up. Now I'm going to take them, strain. Now the heat can be adjusted, it doesn't have to be too hot. And I'm going to directly transfer them in my warm water. So the time is over here shows around 11:40. So I'll leave them for 10 minutes in there. And I'm going to repeat the same process with the others. So in this bowl I have mixed about 2 cups of yogurt, and as we can see, the consistency is very nice and smooth. I've added in it about 1/4 cup of water and made it into a fine, smooth stir. At this point of time, I'm going to add in my other ingredients. I'm going to garnish this with a teaspoon of or 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to put in a little chaat masala. I'm also going to add in a little bit of 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, salt if desired, but we can always check the consistency of the salt. And once the dahi vadas are ready, I'm going to add the sauce from above.